getting started baking healthy with minimum number of ingredients. Introduction. Baking can be a fun, creative, and delicious way to get healthy. And the good news is that you don't need an arsenal of ingredients and kitchen tools to get started. With just a few ingredients and the right knowledge, anyone can make scrumptious healthy treats with ease. In this blog post, we reveal tips and tricks for getting started baking healthy with minimum number of ingredients. We'll discuss what ingredients you should have on hand, how to use them in combination for maximum flavor and nutrition, as well as some great recipes to put your newfound knowledge into practice. What are the benefits of baking healthy? There are many benefits to baking healthy. One of the most obvious benefits is that you will save money on groceries. Most people think that eating healthy is expensive, but if you bake your own meals, you can control what goes into them and make sure that you are not spending more than you need to. Another benefit is that you will be able to eat healthier overall. When you bake your own meals, you can choose healthy ingredients that fit into your diet. You will also be able to avoid processed foods, which are often high in unhealthy fats and sugars. Baking can also be a great way to bond with family and friends. If you enjoy cooking, baking can be a fun activity to do together. This can help create new memories and traditions while also teaching children about healthy eating habits. What are some of the key ingredients you need for baking healthy? There are a few key ingredients you need for baking healthy. Whole grains. Choose whole grain flour over bleached or all-purpose flour for added fiber and nutrients. Healthy fats. Use olive oil, coconut oil, or butter instead of margarine or vegetable oils. Natural sweeteners, maple syrup, honey, and fruit juice are all great alternatives to refined sugar. Eggs provide protein and help bind ingredients together. Look for cage-free or organic eggs. Baking powder and soda. These leavening agents help your baked goods rise. Make sure they're fresh so they work properly. How to get started baking healthy with minimum number of ingredients. When it comes to baking healthy, there are a few key things to keep in mind. First, you want to use quality ingredients. This means using organic, unrefined, and minimally processed ingredients whenever possible. Second, you want to focus on whole grains and natural sweeteners. Third, you want to limit the amount of fat and salt you use in your baking. With these tips in mind, let's take a look at how to get started baking healthy with a minimum number of ingredients. One great way to do this is by using healthy flours. Some good options include whole wheat flour, almond flour, spelt flour, and rye flour. You can also experiment with gluten-free flours such as quinoa flour or chickpea flour. Another option is to use a mix of flours for different results. For example, you could use half whole wheat flour and half almond flour for a lighter result. Another key ingredient in healthy baking is natural sweeteners. This could be anything from honey or maple syrup to date sugar or coconut sugar. You can also experiment with fruit juices or purees as well as unsweetened cocoa powder or carob powder. When it comes to fat, stick with healthy fats such as olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil. And finally, don't forget the leavening agents. Baking soda and baking powder will help your baked goods rise and be nice and fluffy. Now that you have recipes. There are a lot of recipes out there for healthy baking, and it can be tough to know where to start. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Here are some delicious and nutritious recipes that only require a minimum number of ingredients. 1. Banana bread. This classic banana bread recipe is perfect for anyone looking to get started with healthy baking. It only requires 4 simple ingredients: bananas, eggs, flour, and baking powder, so it's quick and easy to make. Plus, it's packed full of nutrients like potassium and fiber. 2. Chocolate chip cookies. These yummy chocolate chip cookies are made with whole wheat flour and almond butter, so they're actually good for you. And since they only require 6 ingredients in total, they're super easy to whip up. 3. Blueberry muffins. Start your day off right with these delicious blueberry muffins. They're made with whole wheat flour, yogurt, honey, and fresh blueberries, so they're packed with protein and antioxidants. And best of all, they only take about 30 minutes to make from start to finish. 4. Oatmeal raisin cookies. These oatmeal raisin cookies are a healthier twist on the classic favorite. They're made with rolled oats, raisins, almond butter, and a few other simple ingredients, so they're full of fiber and healthy fats. Plus, they're naturally sweetened with honey, no need for refined. Conclusion. Baking with a few ingredients can be fun and healthy. With careful planning, you can create delicious foods that are low in calories and packed full of flavor. Experimenting with different recipes that require just a handful of ingredients is also an excellent way to learn the basics of baking and get creative in the kitchen. Start small, use quality ingredients, and don't forget to enjoy the process along the way.